Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. It's Tuesday, October 3rd. We're gonna give another update on our ducks here this morning. I got our newest brooder right here behind us. So let's dive into it and see how these ducks are doing. So last update we gave on our ducks, we were still brooding them in our tote brooder. Now that's great for a couple ducks, but they quickly outgrow this. What we ended up doing, and this was a spur of the moment decision, I was actually gonna build a duck house this past weekend. Just didn't get around to it with everything else going on here on the farm. So we improvised a little bit, and I took one of our raised garden beds from our garden, just lifted it out, pulled it up into our yard, took a sheet of plywood. I ended up drilling some holes in, you can see here, for some airflow. I didn't get to finish that just because we ended up having a jam up in our hole saw and a dead battery, so I got to get back and do that here today. But typically what I'll do, I'll just kind of offset the plywood like that during the day to get some more airflow in there. And it's worked pretty well. So let's take a look, see what our ducks are doing. Happy as can be. Out of water, we're definitely gonna have to give them some water here this morning. Still got some feed in there. And you can see I have their heat plate all the way over, which I got to get some more sawdust in here as well. But heat plate, I keep it far away from the water. I think that's why we ended up losing a couple in the tote. It got too wet in there. They got too big and they splash around too much. So keep your heating source, your bedding away from the water, and you'll be in business. But you can see the ducks, they're definitely putting on some good size here. It's about 2 weeks that we've had them, a little over 2 weeks. And I'm gonna get them some water right now. We're gonna let them run around here. And you can actually see the tail feathers on this pekin. You can see some feathers starting to form there. So it won't be too long and these ducks are gonna start getting some feathers on them, which at that point, they're gonna become pretty hardy. It's this early stage of being a duckling. It's crazy. Ducks, you know, they like the water so much, but they really can't be wet this early on. So gotta have space for them in the brooder. We learned that lesson and it's something that we're not gonna make that mistake again. You know, I would recommend using that tote for a couple days until you got a better solution in place, but works well for chickens, probably not the best for ducks. We'll let these guys just enjoy their day. It's actually supposed to be 82 degrees here today, so for Eastern PA, early October, we will definitely take that. It's not too often that we get weather like this. You know, typically at this time of year, it's in the 60s, maybe even 70s at times, but the nights have been getting cold. I mean, even last night, with how warm it's been, it was down in the low 50s. So the air is definitely changing. Fall is moving on, winter is on the way, and we'll be discussing that a lot more here coming up. So if you like what we're doing, guys, you're enjoying these duck updates, please give us a good old thumbs up. I'd ask that you subscribe to the page. It shows us your support and we really do appreciate that. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.